So what are the devastating effects? What are those devastating effects of a church that is, or a community or a country that is miracle focused? Actually, it's such a tragedy that is unbelievable. You know, is that when a country is now focused on miracles and is teaching the country, the old people of the country, that it is normal to live by miracles, that country will never be developed. That country will always live in lack. That country will always live in poverty. That country will never be, technologically, progress. They will never progress technologically. They will never reach industrialization. They will never, be the industrialized community. Any society that is based and that is mainly propagating, signs and wonders, miracles, instead of principles, processes, and procedures, those people are doing the greatest damage to the following generation, to the present and the future generation of that country. And I'm going to give you the fact. I'm going to give you the facts. Don't believe me for it. Don't just take me for my word. I want you to know. I want you to know that you just need to listen to this. One of the greatest reasons for our underdevelopment is our over-dependence and our overemphasis on miracles. When we just believe and just waiting on God to come and do everything for us, we ruin our life, we ruin our destiny, we ruin our future. So any country that is mainly focusing on miracles and on the power of God, on God to do things for them, that country is unfortunate. That country is ill-fated. That country is surrounded by tragedy. The future of that country is going to be full of pain and lack. That country is digging a hole for the next generation of children that are coming up in that country. That country is going to ruin their destiny of their children. That country is going to destroy the future of their children. That is what happens when a country is overly focused on miracles, on signs and wonders. It is one of the greatest tragedies you could ever imagine. And I cannot emphasize this enough. So what we are rejoicing about right now in Nigeria, what people are jumping up about and are saying, oh, we have miracles, oh, we have all these churches, oh, we have all these miracle centers, oh, we have all these camp meetings, oh, we have all these mountains, oh, God is doing this miracle, oh, God is doing that miracle. It is a graveyard. It is a graveyard for the economy of the country. It is a graveyard for the industrialization of the country. It is a graveyard for the prosperity of that country. It is a graveyard. They are digging a graveyard for us when they are teaching our children and when they are teaching us all the time that the only thing we need to do and that only God can save Nigeria and that only God can do this, only God can do that. They do a misservice to us. And that is why I wrote that book, Insulted by Ungodliness. If you don't have that book yet, you need to get it. And my other book, the one I wrote before then, Only God Can Save Nigeria, What a Myth. It is when people are saying, or when churches are people that are respected. Churches are leaders. Churches are institutions that are respected in any country. When the whole country is looking up to pastors, when the whole country is looking up to clergymen, and these clergymen are telling you that only God can do it, that only God will do this and only God will do that. What they are doing is that they are burying the intellectual capacity of that country. They are ruining the intellectual capacity of the youth. They are totally destroying, incapacitating the destiny and the workforce of that nation. Oh, I cannot emphasize for you enough how many dangers, how many ruins, how many destruction come to a country that is only waiting for miracles from God. I've written a book already, Only God Can Save Nigeria, What a Myth. And people have still not taken that serious. And the other book, Insulted by Ungodliness, is right now on sale. You need everyone. That is for every country. It's for everybody from any country, Insulted by Ungodliness. And it's going to address this question. But let's talk today about what. So because I'm talking to you now on how dangerous it is to be miracle focused, to that it has devastating effect. But I want you to hear the arguments right now. I want you to hear the reasons why there is a devastating effect on a nation, on the people that are always waiting for God to do something for them. That there is a devastating effect on the destiny of that people. Let me tell you, one of the devastating effects that is there in my country, Nigeria, for example, the Christians are always complaining. The Christians are always saying that the Muslims are running our country, that the Muslims want to overtake our country. We are like crying children. We're like, little baby that is crying. The church in Nigeria is just like crying over every little thing. Oh, the Islamists are coming. Oh, the fundamentalists are coming. Oh, the Muslims want to take over the country. We're like baby, cry baby, cry baby, cry baby. Why are we crying? Why is the church in my country crying and looking so helpless before the Islamists? Why are we crying and so frightened and so much afraid of the Muslims' Islamization of Nigeria? But the fact is that the most educated people are in our churches, and we are still crying. The most aggressive youth, the most vibrant youth of Nigeria are in our churches, and there are millions. They are the most educated people in our country. They are in our churches, and yet we are still crying and afraid of Muslims. We are still crying and afraid of, and most Muslims in our country are not educated. The Christian South are much more educated. We are much more vibrant. We are much more exposed. We are much more equipped to take over our country. But because we have been indoctrinated to believe that politics is a dirty game, that politics is not for us, that we should just pray to God, that God will fix our country for us, that God will heal Nigeria, that God will save Nigeria, that only God can save Nigeria, that only God can help Nigeria, because of those kind of silly, uninformed gospel, and because of those kind of doctrine. Our Christian, even the young ones that are supposed to be ambitious, that are supposed to take over the political parties, that are supposed to be at the leading force in political parties, who are supposed to be carrying the flags for a new nation, who are supposed to be spearheading national transformation. They are just all those millions of young people. They are only coming to the churches, and they are coming. They have strength. They have energy, but they are not using it. They are using it to pray to God and crying and screaming that God should come and fix the country. They are still waiting. Their fathers waited. Their grandfathers waited. And they themselves are still waiting and crying to God for God to come and fix their country, because they are waiting for miracle. Miracle-focused gospel is a disastrous. It's a disastrous for the nation. I am from Yoruba, for example, the western part of Nigeria. If you look at the western part of Nigeria, there is a city there they call the city of Lagos. Now, the city of Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria. It's the most influential capital. Almost all the politicians in that city are Muslims, or most of them. All the governors that have ever ruled for the past few years, or in that, maybe if they had 10 governors, maybe 7 or 8 of them are Muslims. They are same Yoruba people, and the Muslims are the ones who are leading the Western Nigeria, not just Western Nigeria, but the Muslims are not the majority among Yoruba people, especially in Lagos. Lagos is full of churches. Lagos is full of Christians. But if you know the gospel they are being taught, They are being taught that politics is not for them. They are being taught that God will help them. They are being taught that only God can save Nigeria. They have not been taught that the future of their country is in their hands. They have not been taught that they are the ones to go and take over the parties. They have not been taught that it is they who are supposed to build a new country and a new society. They have not been taught that if they are in the majority, they are the ones who are supposed to be in the assemblies, in the state assemblies, in the national assemblies. They are the ones who are supposed to be the governors. They are the ones who are supposed to be the council members. They have not been taught to go and compete, to go and vie for positions, to go and take dominion, to go and rule and reign for God on the earth. They have not been told that it is not God that will come down from heaven to fix their problems for them. They have not been told that they are the ones to take over and to go and pull down strongholds in their country. And you know what happens? Each time I hear people in Lagos talk who are Christians, they always complain and say, why is it that the Muslims are the ones ruling us? Right now, the CAN in Lagos, that is the Christian Association of Nigeria, and the Christian Association of Nigeria and the PFN, the last election that they just had in Lagos, they insisted and they gave a condition to the last governor and said that we must have a Christian governor this time. You must put a Christian governor. And they got a Christian governor, but not from their local churches. Not a governor that has been trained by them. This same governor, even though he was a Christian governor, but he was coming from one of the Muslim leaders. It is one of the former governors that put his protege there, that put, his mentee, that put his mentee there. The churches have not produced politicians. They have not trained young people. We are supposed to be having at least 10% of every church that who are ready to go and be trained, well trained to occupy any position in the state or in the country or on any level of the country. But because they have been taught that, don't look there, politics is a dirty game, it's for the occult people, it's for the unclean people, it's for the sinners, so you just pray to God. God will somehow do something. The problem and the devastating effect of miracle-focused messages, the devastating effect of miracle-focused gospel, the devastating effect of miracle-focused gospel. I mean, in Lagos alone, there are about 5 million adults who gather together once a month or once a year or whatever. In Lagos, 5 million people in different camps, they gather together every Friday, every first Friday or second Friday or whatever Friday. Anyway, they gather every Sunday even. Every Sunday over maybe... We have 20 million, maybe 18 million people in Lagos. Maybe about 15 million or 10 million of them are Christians. Every Sunday gather together in churches. And we cannot get a governor. And we cannot get a house of assembly or state assembly that is full of Christians. And we are not in charge. Why? Because we have been taught to call on God. We have been taught that God is the one to come and save Nigeria. Because we have been taught that only God could save. We have been taught that only God can help. We have been taught that God has to leave his throne to come and manage Nigeria, to come and build Nigeria. Why we will be praying in our camps? Why we will be praying in our churches? It is a devastating effect. And in Nigeria also, the Christians are just crying and weeping. Oh, where are our brothers? Where is it that we are not? Where is it that Christian Muslims will come and take us? You raise up the Christians. Raise them up. Equip them. Tutor them, raise a great number, millions, thousands of Christians who will be well equipped to take over, in every sphere of life. They will not need to cry anymore instead of us to raise up over industrialists. Everybody, like for example, I wrote articles recently about MMM and why they are bad and everything. Every day somebody is writing me some accusation, abusing me and attacking me. Oh, that the churches are not doing anything. What are they, You see, the churches are the ones supposed to raise up the industrialists. The churches are the ones that are supposed to raise up the the entrepreneurs. The churches are the ones that are supposed to raise up the enterprising people. The church, you that are full of people, we are the ones that are supposed to raise up the scientists, the research centers and the researchers, the people who are supposed to build the new economy, who are supposed to build the new nation for us. Hello everybody, DSA here. I would like us to spread this word together. Let the gospel of the kingdom conquer the world. We only need you to help us take 5 simple steps. What are these steps? 1, go ahead and like the video, please, if you have not yet done that. Number 2, we need you to subscribe to this channel. Have you yet subscribed? You not yet done it? Go do it now. Number 3, you need to press and click on that bell. You see the bell there? That will give you notification of every video that we do. Then the next thing you need to do, write your comments. Let's know what you think, good or bad. And then of course you have other platforms like Instagram, like Facebook. Share this video on your other platforms. All right, let's win the world for Christ.